Now, growing up in the era which I believe is the prime time for cartoons, which was around the 2010s, I grew up with a lot of different childhood crushes that kind of shaped my preference in women nowadays. So in this video, I'll just explain them and hopefully we may have the same crush for real. Firstly, we got Blackfire from the Teen Titans. And unfortunately, she didn't have that much screen time when I was growing up, as most of the show was mostly about Starfire and her crew. But when she did, child me used to go crazy, bro. And I understand the societal norm for the girl to be docile, quiet, or a little more off to the side in most cases, but Blackfire made me realize I need a girl that's a little more fiery. And I won't lie, I used to be jealous of Robin when he used to get beat on. Is that crazy to say? Yes. But is it the truth? Yes. And if I'm to be completely honest, I think that Blackfire led to most of the generation's love for light skins. So let's keep it real, bro. She meets all the standards or requirements of a normal light skin. Bad? Check mark. Pretty? Check mark. Evil and will break your heart? Check mark. But guess what? We're still going anyways. But I'm not gonna sit here in front like Starfire wasn't that bad either, because she really was, but at the end of the day, we still love Blackfire more. Next up, we got Lady Tsunade from Naruto. Now, with Naruto being the first anime 9-year-old me ever watched, Tsunade left a huge impression on me as a kid. As Tsunade is the first cougar I ever saw in real life or fiction, and she kind of personifies what a cougar is. Blonde, red tips, huge, you know what's. Everything that man could really ask for real. And I know y'all can probably see the pattern between Tsunade and Blackfire, but yes, I do love the mean girl aesthetic, bro. It's peak cinema. It's attractive. I love it. I love it, man. I love it. But not only was she mean, she was a nurse too, bro. Like, you can't tell me she wasn't built to be infatuated upon by basically every boy that watched the show. Mean girl and a nurse. That combo is too dangerous. And for my fellow anime watchers, then you know that the Tsunade archetype has been copy and pasted among way too many animes. Now, am I hating on it for real? No, because I still love these characters, but we have to pay homage to the original one. Next up, we got Garnet from Steven Universe. Now, I know this show isn't taking it seriously due to the fact that a lot of people thought it was overly emotional, but hey, in my opinion, it was a great story, bro. And we led to an amazing characters such as the beautiful Garnet. Now, this is not to be colorist or racist in any sort of way, but at the end of the day, even though I love my Hispanics and my white girls, you know I'm still from the motherland, so of course I'm gonna love my dark-skinned queens, bro. And besides that, Garnet is probably one of those characters that besides being a romantic interest, she could generally be one of your best friends you could ever have. And she's very wise when it comes to relationships or just life circumstances. And shout out to her voice actor Estelle, cause that voice is like, I don't know, it's euphoric, bro. Like every time I hear it, it's like I'm gliding in the air or something. And for those who did watch Steven Universe, you guys can attest to this, that her voice was just way too seductive for just a child TV show. Like, she could talk you through it while talking about something of a completely different topic. Like, that's just how captivating the voice truly was. Not to mention, as a kid, I wanted to grow a fro just like hers, even though hers was a little box shaped and a little crazy, but y'all get the gist of it though. Next up, we got Rouge from Sonic X. Now, this is gonna have to be one of my biggest hear me outs that I've had to say in a while now, or we might have another one later, but y'all get what I mean though. Anyways, don't click off the video, let me explain. You see, Rouge was kind of like how Selena Kyle is to Batman. Like, you know you shouldn't be someone that crushes on her, but at the same time the allure of her is just, it's just too much. And for those that watch Sonic X, you guys know exactly how I feel. Like, Rouge was like the one character that it was like, you know for a fact you couldn't imagine this at the lunch table the next day at school. But in your heart, you knew that if you ever met her in real life, that's your wife. But in all honesty, she gave grown woman vibes even though we were just kids. Like, even in the kids show with like kid characters like Sonic and Knuckles and, you know, other characters in the show, she always gave out that vibe that you could tell that she was way more adulterous than the rest of them. Like, she knew a little way too much about that adult life. Now, for this next segment, we're going to just talk about most of the girls from Young Justice, as that roster was just way too elite. Firstly, Miss Martian was probably the first fine green girl we probably ever seen ever. Now, in my opinion, she's probably one of the best girls you could have, because let's say you're not really messing with her in her one form. She can easily transform into another one. She could turn from a black beauty to a Hispanic one to a Caucasian one to an Asian one. Are you really going to be messing with the whole human race while messing with one girl at the same time? That's tough. Not to mention, she's probably the only compassionate one in the entire group, as she was always the one keeping them together no matter what they had going on. And to be honest, this team would have fell apart if it wasn't for her for keeping it a buck. Next up, Zatanna was probably the baddest one in that entire group if I'm keeping it honest. Like, the whole magician allure plus the fact that she just looked that good was just, it was too much for me. Like, I know Robin couldn't handle that. he should really pass it off to me for real. And last but not least, we got Artemis, and to be honest, there's not much to say about her because that's just how bad she was. I'm gonna keep it a buck. You just gotta watch the show if you wanna know. Next up, we got Asami from The Legend of Korra. As a kid watching the Avatar growing up, I'll admit that in ATLA there weren't that many baddies, and you can say Guitar was one, but let's keep it a buck. We're just saying that to say it. Like, there's no validity or truth to that statement. But when my young eyes took a glance upon Asami for the first time, it was like everything just changed. Firstly, she looked like the blueprint for the average IG model you'll see today. Baddie with eyelashes, the makeup, a crazy build by the way, and can actually fight too. Like, bro, that's too much for one girl. And not only that, it turns out that she had an amazing voice too. Like, I'm really a sucker for the voices. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Y'all see this pattern. It's the truth. Like, if you had a seductive voice, I'm falling for you instantly, bro. Like a doormat. I'm telling you. And I know a lot of people opposed the ending of Korra. She ended up being a woman that loves women, that she kind of got with Korra. But my question for that is, do you have room for one more? Do you have room for one more? RP, do you have room for one more? Now I can't lie, I do have another Hear Me Out, which is Rachel O'Neal from the 2012 Ninja Turtles from Nickelodeon. To be honest, I have no explanation as to why I thought she looked good, but I think it's just the fact that I saw her on my screen so often that it was just bound to happen eventually. Looking back on it, I'm not really sure what Charmy was truly thinking when I thought that she looked that good, but it probably was the drip or something, cause we have to admit her fashion for that 2012 era wasn't that bad. Is that what I'm looking for my franchise team I'm trying to build up? No, but it's for sure G League. It's a G League for sure. Lastly, we got Raven from Teen Titans. Now, to be completely honest, I wasn't too sure on really putting her in the video because like she's very known for being crushed on by like basically every boy that watched that show, but yeah, I'm just do it anyways. Maybe it's the goth or the magic or just her voice, but I was just going for her as soon as I saw her on my screen, bro. Like, she's for sure one of, or consistently always gonna be the baddest Teen Titan, in my opinion. Anyways, love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much helping me with the support. I'm still trying to get monetized soon, so who knows when that'll happen. It's on God's timing. Anyways, y'all stay blessed because I know I am. And see y'all in the next video.